What's up, guys? I'm Nat Metallics. Thanks for tuning in. I am going to start with primer, and I'm going to use two primers. I have the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. It says minimizes the look of pores, absorbs oil, mattifies shine. It does a wonderful job in terms of giving you a smooth surface. When you lay the foundation on top, it's going to blend very nicely, and it fills in your pores very nicely. Your pores are going to be just a little bit minimized. I have very large pores, so I do see a difference when I use this. It's not runny at all. It's a little bit on the thicker side, and I'm going to focus it where my pores are the largest. I had went to TJ Maxx this weekend, and I found this Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield. It looks like it's a silicone-based serum, I guess you want to call it. I wanted to use these two primers today just to see how much it can help with masking my imperfections here, because, you know, we got a lot of that going on here. While we're on the subject of primers, I had told you guys in the past that I have really greasy eyelids and dry under eyes. I was looking for something that I could apply under the eyes that would smooth the under eye area out before I put foundation or concealer on top, because, you know, when I put concealer, especially if I use a thick concealer, it can get very crusty and cakey looking. My under eye area is already dry as it is, so I wanted to look for something that would help with that issue, and I found this Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This really is nice to smooth that area out. I've used this product a couple of times, and it has made a really big difference. I like to use products like that because it just helps overall with the finished makeup look. I have a lot of foundations, guys. I like a lot of drugstore foundations. I may own one or two high-end, but the majority of my foundations are drugstore, and a lot of them I really do love. I bought this Maybelline Urban Dream recently, and I'm noticing every time I open my drawer, I'm grabbing this. This gives you a beautiful, beautiful finish. I'm gonna wet my sponge. I'm using the Real Technique sponge. People would compare this foundation to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. That is one of my favorite high-end foundations. But one thing I can't stand about that, you're paying almost 40 bucks for that tube, and it has a pump. So you can't really get all the product out, and I find that I go through that tube so fast. But it is a gorgeous foundation, and unlike this one, it has some ingredients in it that are actually beneficial for your skin. This one doesn't, but it has an SPF of 50, and it gives you a gorgeous finish. And for 10, 12 bucks, I mean, hello. I got some stuff going on here. You guys didn't tell me I had something in my hair. It's getting a little warm in here, so my upper lip will start sweating pretty soon. Remember, in one of my haul videos, I had purchased the Benefit Boiing concealer. Are you guys watching any good shows? You know, I don't know if you guys watch American Horror Story. I've been following that show since it first started. One thing I do love about this season, it takes place in the 80s, and I'm such an 80s baby, so I really love that. We've also been watching the new Watchmen and The Godfather of Harlem with Forest Whitaker. If you are into mafia type movies, you guys have to check that out. I'm always using the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I like to keep powders light, but when it comes to under the eye, I just gotta be careful. But I have been using this powder lately. This is the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. It's very finely milled. It's very similar to the Laura Mercier. I don't know why I'm kind of preferring it over it. I can't really explain why. Woo, you guys see the powder everywhere. I feel like it's just a tad lighter maybe than the Laura Mercier powder. I mean, it's just as finely milled, but I feel like you don't need as much. And it is a little bit more powdery. You can see, guys, it's everywhere here. But I'm really liking it. And Too Faced is a great brand. I have some of their eyeshadow palettes. You know, I love when they come out with products that have a smell to it. I love that. And they have such cute packaging. So I use that to kind of set, but I'm going to go all over the face with the MAC Studio Fix. This powder from MAC, I recently bought it. People have told me don't bother. The Maybelline Fit Me is pretty much the same thing, and I have compared the two. And the Maybelline Fit Me is very good, don't get me wrong, especially for the price. I feel like the MAC powder, it's lighter overall than the Maybelline Fit Me. It does the job just a little bit better. I'm just trying to be light with this because, you know, this thing costs $30. I'm trying to stretch this out. And what's next? What's next? It's been quite a while since I purchased a contour palette. The very first one I ever bought was the Kat Von D Shade in Light. That was just an excellent palette. This weekend, I went to Harmon's and they had a new Kokie stand. This is the Kokie Professional Powder Contour Palette. When you open it up, it looks like this. The Kat Von D palette was exactly like this, and it had the same concept where you have a banana shade, a more neutral, lighter skin tone shade, and then you have a medium skin tone shade. Here you have your darker shades. They're all matte. I feel like I have a hair on my face and I can't get it out. I'm going to start by going in with these two shades, and I'm going to start here, circular motions. It's not as smooth and as easily blendable as the Kat Von D one. It's so hot in here. My God, I'm going to start sweating any minute, guys. All right, I'm seeing it on the sides. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's hard for me to tell in here with these lights. Maybe that's why I'm so hot. These freaking lights are beaming in my face. I'm so sorry, you guys. You're gonna hear the fan in the back. It's either that or you guys watching me sit here in a pool of sweat. So we have those two shades on as bronzer, and I think it looks really, really nice. I'm happy with the tones in this palette. It does lean on the warm side. I'm gonna dab a little bit into this dark shade just to contour just a bit. I'm gonna actually contour the nose a little bit too today, and I'm gonna go in with this darkest shade here just a little bit. Oh, hello, no nose. How are you? I'm gonna grab my sponge and I'm gonna grab my fluffy brush again, just to do a quick all over blend. I'm gonna slap my brows on really quick and I'll be right back. Guys, brows are on. I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Sassy Sienna's palette. Very, very pretty, beautiful, very rich. One swipe, you're getting a full blast of color. Let's go back into this Kokie palette. I think I'm going to grab a fluffy crease brush. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm just gonna sweep that all over my lids just to give me a nice base to start with. I'm gonna grab the Morphe M433 just to get into that crease. I need a plan here. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just start with this lightest shade. Let's just see what happens, guys. Concentrating here on the crease. And I'm going just a little bit above the crease because I really want that color to show. I forgot my e.l.f. eye tapes. I'm just focusing on this outer V area and bringing it in. And I'm bringing it up just like that. With the same brush, I'm gonna go into the next shade here. Slightly more peachy and corally. So I'm going to tap off that excess, and I'm just going to keep building that color up. I am going for a little bit more of a dramatic look. That's okay. I just want to play, you know? Just want to play with some colors and some shadows. I think that's looking really, really loud, but it's pretty. I like it. It's nice. I like it. When I hit that outer V, I tend to circle. I tend to do circle motions a lot and then just kind of swipe it towards the center there, just to fade those colors out at the edges. This brush is a little bit more narrow. I'm gonna use that and go in with the next shade here. I'm just gonna keep building it up, guys. I'm going in with the next darker shade. Just like that. And I'm gonna go back in with this brush and blend the crease out. It makes a big difference on how you hold your brush, the angle that you hold your brush and apply the product, and when you blend and all of that. All right, this is a brush I got from Target. It's a little on the fluffy side. That's okay. I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown here, and we're gonna concentrate just on the outer V. I'm going back with my fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend these colors together. I'm going back in with this brush. No product, just blending. This is what we have so far. We've got something going on here. Peachy King. Woohoo. I think today I'm gonna be a little spontaneous and we're gonna play with some glitter. That's the NYX Glitter Glue. It'll cost you about $5 or $6 and I heard this is very, very good. I'm also gonna use the NYX Glitter Brilliants. And it's like a pretty darkish aqua, greenish kind of a color. I'm going to use an Anastasia number 13 brush and I'm going to put it all over my lid there. It's like a creamy, whitish, kind of beige-ish. I don't even know if that's a right word there, but we're going to put this all over our lid. We have our glitter glue on. I'm going to pour some in this little cap here. I'll use the same Anastasia brush. This glitter is going to get all over my under eye area. I'm going to put some quick powder underneath my eyes. Literally like stamping it on right now. This is what we got going on so far. I don't know what I'm doing. Again, I'm just playing with this stuff. I'm not used to messing with glitter like that, guys. I'm making a mess. Alright, we're blinging over here, and I've got some of this side going up in the crease. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that, but we'll figure that out. Now, we've got a lot of blinging going on in the inner corner half of the eye. I need to balance that out with what's going on the outer half. I need a much darker shade here to work with. You guys seen me rave about this before. This is the Magic Mini Palette by Juvia's Place. I'm going to use this very dark blue shade. It's called Yajide. I'm gonna look like a hooker on 42nd Street. We've got some dark blue going on. So I'm going back in with this brush in the crease here. Blend that crease in a little. Ooh, we've got a lot of fallout going on in our face over here. And I think we got to work up that crease color a little more. We're going to go back in with this shade here. I'm just concentrating right above where the glitter is ending. I don't know how good I'm doing, but we're going to keep it going. I'm going to use this shade again and just buff that under the lash line. I'm going to try this shade here. It's called Yara. That's really pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm going back with the fluffy brush. I had purchased the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I've been using this almost every day and I feel that it does a wonderful job in moisturizing the lashes and just prepping it for the mascara. I think it just gives the mascara a little bit more oomph. It does give you like a white coat. I love L'Oreal mascaras. My hands down favorite is the Voluminous Carbon Black. This is what it looks like here. This is such a classic, but guys, make sure you get the one that says Carbon Black. I love it. I feel like it does great in separating the lashes and giving you some length and volume. Sometimes when you do like a heavy eye look, you really need those lashes to step it up so you can see the eye look more, or it just pulls the eye look together better. I'm just gonna apply in the bottom lash really quick. I have a Marc Jacobs pencil. This is called Whirlpool. And it's like an aqua green. Look how pretty. I think that'll blend okay with this eye look. So I'm just going to apply that to the bottom lash line. The eye look is a little heavy today and it kind of washed away the contour. So I'm going to go back in with that Kokie palette just to add a little more bronzer to the face here. This is from the brand Makeup Revolution and this is the Shimmer Brick in Radiant. This came out a couple of years back. It is very, very out there. It's not subtle at all and we're gonna have fun with this sucker today. So I am going to go back in with the Coop Daisy Spray. I just grabbed the Real Technique setting brush here and I'm going to concentrate on the darker shades and tap that off. This is it's a very strong highlight, guys. I recently bought this Colourpop lip pencil in the color Bumble. I will apply this all over my lip and then I combine it with this Revlon lip gloss. I heard this is a dupe for a Rihanna lip gloss. This is my lips filled in with the Bumble lip pencil. I wanted to show you guys how it looks on its own, and it's so pretty. I mean, you can wear it like that with like a lip balm over it or something clear just to, you know, keep that color. But I'm gonna go in with this Revlon shade on top. And this is what the lipstick looks like. I think it's really, really pretty. I like the combination of those two together. I'm gonna go in with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I don't know how good I did, guys. I'm not very good with glitter, but you know, practice makes perfect, right? Ooh, look at that highlight. That's some pretty highlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.